Folks, I am here with Andrew Wilkow from the Wilkow Majority. Folks, I listen to him all the time on Sirius XM. Andrew, I want to thank you for joining us for this quick interview. And folks, Andrew just donated or raised money, an astronomical amount of money for veterans and veterans charities. Andrew, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, it started with a thing we did live from a bar in Times Square. There was a guy that owned this really cool bar in Times Square, and I said, let's on Veterans Day broadcast from the bar. And we were having the charity. Some of them actually flew to New York, and we raised some money. And then over these, we had to figure out how to do this. Look, if you're Folds of Honor or Tunnels to Towers, you're getting major corporate help. But with that, you're got to hire boards of directors, accountants, lawyers, people to really, and they do amazing work. Okay. Frank Siller does amazing. He's building a village. But if you're talking about reaching out to people who are going to give you, 10 to 50, maybe $100, you don't want to blow any percentage of that on hiring people. So what we decided to do, and it started with me, and then now I have a benefactor who joined me, is we printed up t-shirts every year for the various Veterans Day events we were doing, and said, if you make a donation directly to one of these charities, we give you the shirt as a gift. So when I met some people that wanted to get involved, they said, look, you could put $5,000 into the charities, but if you print $5,000 worth of t-shirts and we give them as gifts, that $5,000 turns to $15,000, $20,000 almost instantly. But none of that money is lost. Everyone that does this, from myself, my producer Mike, my board op Bill, John Alves, the president of Core Revolt, Dirtbag Clothing, to Drew, our web guy, everybody volunteers. A lot of the legwork is done by the merch guys because they got to send out like 2,000 orders and they're not getting paid on it. But the way we set it up was the donations are made directly. So nothing comes off the top. The charities are 100% to near 100%, no overhead charities, and we don't take anything out of it ourselves. It's not proceeds go to, it's everything goes to. And I think that model has been very successful with these charities. And, these are grassroots charities that deal with homelessness or suicide or PTSD. These are real grassroots kitchen table budget charities that do amazing work.
And Andrew, I got to tell you, I am grateful and I am thankful for folks like you and the people who help and donate to you for these charities. You guys get it. You guys are a handful of Americans out there that get it. They get kind of what veterans go through when they come back from serving overseas and things of that nature. And Andrew, just the other day, our national president reached out and says, hey, we need a hero for December of the month. And I had just read the article about the money that you have raised for veterans charities. And I said, you know what? I know he's not a veteran, but I think Andrew Wilkow should be the Veterans for Trump December Hero of the Month.
Look,
he agreed. Andrew, let me tell you, and we're honored to name you the Hero of the Month through Veterans for Trump.
Look, I appreciate it. I say on the program often that God gave me the voice and Sirius XM gave me a job. Really, it's thank you to the audience for trusting this model that we created, and trusting us to manage these online donations. And that's why we put full disclosure on my website. You can see every penny, where it came from and where it went. Not the name of the people, but we have like a map set up. This is the least we can do. Look, I live and breathe by the First Amendment. If it's not for the people that defend our Constitution, I couldn't have this job in any other country, not even Canada. They don't let free speech on the airwaves in Canada. Everything that is me, everything that I have in this world is because there are men and women who will sign the check for the full amount and are ready to defend our Constitution at all costs, right? And that's why we put it on the shirt this year. It says all gave some are giving back. And every year, one of the other secrets is we try to design a shirt that's just cool on the surface, right? That you'd want to wear that shirt, or you'd look at that shirt and go, that's cool, even if you didn't know what it was. So, this year we have the AC-130 gunship, and it says Operation Close Air Support, that kind of thing. Over the years, we've tried to make this a fun thing for all involved, but also to make sure that that money goes, when you give that money, you're not giving it to me and then I'm, just some people did click that option, let Andrew pick for me. So okay, yeah. But it's not like we're putting on an event and going, partial proceeds go to, after everybody else, cashes in. So this is when I say it's the least we can do, it is the least we can do. And I think this year coming up, we're going to start it 3 weeks early, so people actually can have the shirt in hand to wear to a Veterans Day event, rather than, sending the shirts out a week or two after.
I love it. I love it. Andrew, I've been a loyal listener for years. Tell folks where they can listen to you, where they can follow you.
All right. Well, on Twitter at Wilkow Majority, Facebook Andrew Wilkow, Wilkow Majority, Sirius XM Patriot, noon to 3 East, 9 to noon West, channel 125, and the Salem News Channel. I'm the 5 and 8 p.m. host. That's salemnewschannel.com, free, no subscription.
Andrew, we love you, and I got to end with this. This is one of your sayings. Tell me if I say it right.
All right.
Okay. You can't bring there to here without here turning into there.
Becoming there, but yes, and
close enough.
Whatever, right? Yeah, I think there's a truism there that whatever you bring here, from there, eventually here will become more like there.
Andrew, thank you so much, brother. Greatly appreciate it. I know you got to get on the air, and thanks for taking time with us today.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Same to you.